All right, well, we heard from Karen, we heard from Sue, and hopefully we'll hear from you. I might even have my own testimonial the next time I share this with you, because I need this, and chances are you do as well. It's the lowest price in history. It is the only today's special of the year, whether it's dexterity issues, whether you're vertically challenged, whether you have cabinets. I don't know what masochistic contractor designed my cabinets, but they're high and they're deep, so I can't reach anything I need. You're gonna find a million different uses for this. It's buy one, gift one, or buy one, keep one, depending on how you look at it. If you want my red, we have a couple hundred, and that is it. Purple will be the next to go. We've got teal, we've got gray, we've got black, and hopefully we'll have you call with those testimonials. Karen and Sue, everybody made such a big difference for us last hour, or hold at the end of the call if you're getting it tonight. Vonabelle Sherman is back with us, and you know, Vonabelle, you call this a triple threat because there are similar products out there, but none of them that do everything all rolled into one.
That's right, yeah. There are other reaching tools, I know that. Sure. But they don't fold in half, which we actually had a caller said, you know, there's none other that fold in half, so it's convenient for you to store when you need to. And then you have the magnetic feature, a hook, and then that's your folding point, and then over here is control for your light. Okay. Really comfortable grip, and then the ratcheting feature is right there that you can move that to. Now, how tight spaces can they get? Yes, I can go in cabinets, but can I get in tight spaces? Maybe between the washer and the dryer. Things that are tiny and frustrating. Let's go in here, Shannon, and get in, this is only about 2 inches. I can reach in. Very small, and I can use my light. Can you see that light too? I can grab things that I can't see, that I don't want to touch, that maybe have cobwebs or spider webs, and maybe that spider is still living there. So I can, and then, look at this, I can turn this. This is another feature. This is really cool, I think. When you want to go horizontal or vertical, I can change the direction in the base itself. And then watch as I go in a kind of a vertical position with the LED. Look at how bright that is. It's really bright, so it lights the way for you. It'll tell you what's in there. And then look, you could still, the GrabIt still works great. Cool. Then the GrabIt is in there instead of me reaching into the cobwebs and spider webs and who knows what you know, bugs are in there. And if you're going behind your washer and you want to grab something, you don't have to get the broom handle and mush it all around and then bring it out with all the dust bunnies and have to wash it again. So all those places behind the couch, that's another great place. Sure. And here's how the magnet works. So it's a tiny little magnet, and yet look at how it holds this big. Yeah, it's real. It is powerful, and that's also wonderful if you're sitting at the couch or during the day. You know, you drop something in the carpet, and it might be something that could be dangerous or hurt you. Look at that screw. That could have been in my foot. That's usually how I find things, right? You find it when it lands. I know. Things that you drop in the carpet and you can't reach to get yourself because you hurt your back, you have mobility issues, maybe you just had surgery, hip surgery, leg surgery. Now let's go over to the cabinet so I can take things out. You can see how it works, because I want you to see how the ratcheting feature works as well. Ratcheting is great if you have limitations in your wrists and your arm and you want a little help even besides the GrabIt grabbing it for you. If you push the button right there and then move it up, that's what I just did. Now listen, see here the ratcheting feature? That enables me to reach in, and I'm going to change the direction of this. I can reach in, use the ratcheting feature, grab what I want, bring it out to myself, and look, this is a glass, and it's ratcheted closed, so I can. Did that scare you for a minute there? It holds it for me. Now I want to turn it sideways because I want you to see both my hands are here. I'm not holding it at this end anymore. And that's the value of the ratcheting feature, because if you have enough strength to hold that end, but not enough to hold it the whole time, the ratcheting feature can do it for you. I think that's big, because whether you don't want to be unsafe, as I talked about my cabinets, it's really precarious if I get on a ladder, because I live by myself. So God forbid, if I go down, there's nobody to help me up. But more importantly, the things that I need to grab, some of them are small, some of them are big, some of them are heavy. So you've got that dexterity. It gives you your freedom back. It gives you your mobility back, and for a price that we will not honor after today. So remember, we have offered it for more money. I think it's interesting when Karen called us, she actually
bought it here at HSN for more money, and she said I'd do it again. She absolutely loves it. But buy one, gift one, or buy one, keep one, depending on how you're looking at it. Vonabelle, I'm just dumbfounded, because when I first looked at this, when you and I presented it, I thought, okay, well, I'll do the soup cans and the stuff like that. But you amaze me. You'll do anything from martini glasses. See, this is what I want it for. If I have to grab like a drain cleaner or something, or maybe it's the little doggy doo-doo on the lawn that your neighbor didn't pick up. I mean, even the things that we don't want to touch, even if we could, I just think this is brilliant. I really do.
And I lifted all of those things without any strain on my back, and that's what's important. The GrabIt is great for when you've had that surgery and you can't move. You have limited mobility, and maybe you just pulled a muscle. I've done that where I pulled a muscle, and oh my gosh, that hurts. And for 3 days, I can't bend or twist. The GrabIt can grab things for me when I can't. But also, if you're a mom and you're tired of bending down 50 times to pick up stuffed animals and clothes, you can use the GrabIt to pick things up and save the motion, the back motion on your back.
And that's why we really need your help. Karen and Sue called us, and if you are calling, if you're getting it for the first time, hold at the end of that call. We would love to meet and greet you. This is your last show. It's the only time this year that we're doing this kind of price, because it's the only today's special. It's less than a $10 bill to get home. I can promise you, you will use this. I was joking with Vonabelle before the show. I do have arthritis, and I do have back. I've got actually pretty bad sciatica, and it happened to me in the makeup room. And I dropped something on the floor, and you don't want to feel like, I can't reach that, but you do. And one of the things Vonabelle and I were talking about, sometimes it's easier to get down than it is to get up again. So you are far more likely to need this, even if you think you're in pretty good shape or you're not of that age or what have you, than you are not. And to me, you got a first aid cabinet, you've got a first aid kit, you don't plan on cutting yourself every day. You are far more likely to use this than you might even realize. So all we ask you to do is to pick your color of choice. Red is almost gone, purple will be next. And the thing is, Vonabelle, it actually up to 4 pounds. So we keep saying, yes, it does the expected, like the soup cans, maybe the bigger things, but it also does the delicate things too with dexterity. I think that's a big difference.
I think it is, and I'll show you that, where the GrabIt can grab a thimble.
Yes,
right? Something so tiny and yet a canister of sugar. It can do that as well. And I'm going to show you how we can go under the couch.
I'm going to have to get this.
But think about all the things that you pick up all day long, or maybe you're disabled. I'm sitting in a chair, but what happens if it's my mobility scooter that maybe you picked one up last night and you want to put your GrabIt in the basket that was included? Or maybe you're in a wheelchair temporarily, permanently. And you need help.
You do.
You need something that's an assistance. And you need a tool, a good tool. This is a reaching tool that's perfect for you. So if I'm sitting most of the day and I really can't move, but I kind of set myself up, but I drop something. I'm reading the newspaper, I flip it open, and my glasses go flying. Okay, now I can't get it because my back hurts, or I'm not supposed to. I had surgery in my knee or my hip. Listen, when you keep it next to you, you open it because this folds in half, other ones don't. Then I can get those glasses that went flying and bring them to me. I can, now I'm all comfy, maybe I've been sick, or the blanket, you know, I pulled it up, and when I pulled it up, my remote went flying. Look at that, that's far.
It is.
3 feet reach I have. This is 3 feet.
That's
so
awesome.
3 feet to reach down, 3 feet to reach up, 3 feet to reach out. Watch it as I bring it to me. So, and I didn't have to bend. I didn't have to go this direction with it. Maybe the doctor told me I shouldn't for a little while. Now, maybe you're a busy mom, and all day long you're like, okay, I gotta get this. Okay, I gotta this. And then there comes a time like, okay, my back is killing me. Can I do this a little less? You can, because you could let the GrabIt do it, and you could also teach the kids to use the GrabIt. Pick things up, because they might think it's fun, and then they'll do it more likely. But all of those things, like, you know, you pick up all day long, maybe because you're having company. I can pick things up, put them down, grab them. Maybe you walk into your teenager's room and it's like clothes all over the place. Well, look, you can even pick up things and then put them in a bag for them. But even though they made work for you, you've made less because you're letting the GrabIt grab things so that you don't have to bend. And I like this with a set of 2. I like to put the other one in the garage, because if you go out on your lawn and it's cleanup day for the leaves, and you have things that blow onto your lawn and you don't know where they've been and you don't want to touch them, you can pick them up, put them in a garbage bag. If you get these cones that drop, they are sticky and they kind of hurt. They stick your fingers. You could let the GrabIt pick it up and place it in the garbage. And then, let's see, get our right side. I see a piece of metal there. Watch this.
That is terrific.
So there, I picked up that clip too because it has a magnet built into it.
Fantastic.
A lot of smart features in this besides being a GrabIt. So you watch, you can grab things, but look, it's staying there. Can you see that? Even though I'm moving. Isn't that amazing that
so
little tiny magnet is actually that strong? And you can see the LED light. Now the LED light comes with batteries. They're included.
Fantastic.
And it just has that nice bright light. And you know, when you get it, there's a little tab. It saves the battery. You pull that tab and then you're ready to go.
And you're good to go.
Now I want to come back here because I want to show how you can reach under the couch.
See, here's another feature. I would buy it just for this.
Yeah.
I really would. I actually didn't realize that you could lock that little arm in an elbow position.
It can bend a little. There's some variances in this, which is nice. So let's say you know something fell under the couch, but you are in no position to bend down and get it, or you have a dog or a cat and they put their toys all over your house and so you're trying to gather them. I can grab that and bring it up myself without bending. What I didn't do was bend. So if I have back issues or hip problems, I'll show you again. I can reach under there, grab that out, and look at, I want to show you the light too, because look at the light. If you can see it under there.
I have to say, that light is really bright.
That kind of helps you, and then you can grab it and come out. So there's so many good features about this at the best price ever. Shannon, I think if you were buying these, I think the card said like $26 each separately.
Normally,
$52.
It's true. So here's the thing, we are doing this for this show. So it is for this hour, it is for this show, it is a buy one, gift one, a buy one, keep one. As we move forward, we are going to charge more money for them. If you want the red, we have a couple hundred remaining. If you want the purple, we have the final 700. This is the only time this year that we're doing it as a today's special. Hold at the end of that call. We'd love to meet and greet you. We have only a few more minutes on this, but you know, the thing is, Vonabelle, I think people watch the presentations and it's not until they get it at home that they just really realize how much they needed this in their life.
How it's a valuable tool. And the first time that you go, oh, I can't reach that. Oh, yes, I can. I bought that today's special. And you reach it, you go, oh, that was so worth it. Yes. And it's the same way you feel about maybe a favorite pair of shoes after somebody gives you the 10th comment that's positive. You're like, oh, that was worth it. People are really liking it. What I want to show you here actually is look at this thimble. I want to show you how this works with such precision. You see how tiny that thimble is, and yet the GrabIt grabbed it, and it grabbed the big canister of sugar as well. So you can see how it works with really good precision in whatever you want to grab. And if you're going in tight spaces that you don't want to go in, then you have the GrabIt to do it for you. No more scary spiders or dark places that you don't want to be. Look at that. I can go in, and this is only about 2 inches big. I can put the GrabIt in there and pull things out that I need to do to make my life more convenient. And then look at how narrow this is. Excuse me. There you go. You see that LED light, and then you can see it still grabs in there, even in narrow spaces. So that's really important. It really is a triple threat because you have the bend in the middle, you have a really comfortable handle, your light is right there, the control, and then your control for your ratcheting is over here, and we'll go back to the cabinet. Then a magnet, a hook, rubberized grabbers. You see how, features in this.
It is.
And yet, it looks standard.
It
mean, it looks above standard, I should say. Much better than anything else I've seen, substantial.
Oh, for sure. And remember, you may have seen similar concepts elsewhere. None of them, especially for this price, and this price will not be valid here at HSN either, are the triple threat that do all of the above. So get it at home, less than $10. You use your HSN card. We've got a special promotion going on right now. Julie in Pennsylvania just got hers. Right. Julie, thank you for joining us. It's Vonabelle and Shannon. Welcome to HSN. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
Thank you. Good evening. How nice to talk to you both. I just ordered this for myself.
Good.
I have some mobility issues, and I have a grabber that I bought at a commercial hardware store.
Okay.
It doesn't grab as much weight as this does.
Sure.
Nor does it go in different angles.
Yes.
When I go to the grocery store, I have to ride in a cart.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to taking this to the grocery store with me because I have a terrible time sometimes trying to reach things that are on high shelves or bottom shelves. I either have to wait for the kindness of somebody that comes by and reaches it or do without it.
Yes. And Julie, like you said too, I'm glad you mentioned that you tried a competitor or something else. Yeah. If you buy something, you don't want to have to worry about, okay, is that Gatorade too heavy? Or is that can of soup, is it not going to have the mobility? It has to feel good to get a couple of these too, so that you can keep one maybe in the car, in the garage, and the price had to be right for what it does, I bet.
Right. I'm planning on keeping one in the car for shopping. Yeah. And I'm keeping one in the house, and then I'll give the one that doesn't grab things that well to my husband for in the garage.
There you go. I like that. Pay it forward. He can deal with it.
Yeah. Right.
Julie, nice to have you along. Thank you so much for sharing your story, and happy
you're
shopping.
Welcome, ladies. You have a safe and good evening.
You do the same. Thank you, Julie. Right. I love that Julie mentioned, though, that by the way, red has sold out. So red is gone. My purple will be the next. But Vonabelle, as we've been saying throughout the day, there are similar concepts out there, but none of them that really do everything that this does, basically.
Doesn't do what the GrabIt does at the best price with the best features. And I think the ability to fold is important because you want to keep it close and you might not want to have it long. You may want to tuck it in your walker or tuck it in your wheelchair and keep it with you or alongside you at the couch.
You can.
Plus, moms need it all the time. You may never collapse it because you're picking up too many things all day long. And then, it will become kind of a joke in the house because with this GrabIt, I think we're going to be goosing some people along the way.
You never know.
They're going to be like, woo!
You never know. But people do. They have fun with it. And if you have grandkids, they almost make it into a little game. Yes. It becomes a lot of fun for them. So, they grab grandma's GrabIt as well. So yes, there are similar concepts out there, but those colors, many of them are exclusive. My red is gone. Teal and purple are the second most, well, purple will go next. It just makes so much sense. And whether you had a surgery, whether you're vertically challenged, whether you have some problem cabinetry like I do in my home where it just, I don't want to get on the ladder. That's one of the reasons I really don't utilize my storage space is because it's a hassle if you can't get to it conveniently.
And this is the ultra version, which means from the standard one, the standard one ends right about here. Sure. You're getting this much extra reach, and it's 3 feet of reach. So I have 3 feet to go above, to go out or down. That is the perfect length. So whether, you're 5 foot and you need it, or you need it because you just had surgery and you need help for 6 months or a year, why not have a great tool that will work for you all the time? And with a set of 2, you have options. You can take it and divide it up. You can share it with your friend. But I think most people just keep both because you need them. You need one for inside and one for outside. And then with the LED light, you have that little bit of light so that you can search for things. You can. And then open it up back up as you need it. And let me just show you that ratcheting feature again because a lot of people really like this. So here's the button. Okay. And by the way, this is our 2nd generation. Yeah. If you had trouble pushing yours before, it's easy now. Nice. So now I have the ratcheting feature. I'm going to show you that glass again. If I have mobility issues, if my back hurts or I had surgery, if I can just grab that, and you can now I can relax my hand and I can take it down to me without any more stress on my hand. And so now it's holding it for me.
So cool.
And then you don't have to reach in dark spaces yourself. Well, if GrabIt can do it.
If you can do a glass with confidence, that says a lot to me.
I think so.
Because obviously you don't want a glass to break. Yeah. So small things, larger things, the magnet is a real godsend for people, I think.
I think so. If you drop metal, you drop your necklace, you drop something that's a little bit dangerous in the carpet maybe and you want to search for it, the magnet will do that for you. You just kind of drag that magnet over there and it'll collect. There we go. Look, I got a hook, I got a nail, all of those things. And it works with great precision and even in tight spaces. Let's show you that tight space again. And don't forget, you have the ability to change direction. Turn it this way or that way and then go into those dark spaces or difficult spaces, behind the fridge, behind the couch, behind your bed.
Sure.
Maybe a shoe fell under your king bed and you want to be able to reach under there with your GrabIt so you don't have to get down on your knees to do it. This is a great tool to do that, and keeping it nearby because you just had surgery will decrease your frustration. And if your mom or dad just came to live with you and you're doing care for them, what a great way to give them some independence and let them feel good by letting them do some reaching, getting them a tool where they can have a sense of accomplishment and independence.
For sure, like Julie said, you don't have to rely on the kindness of strangers. Right. Be kind, but now you can grab what you need on your own as well. So remember last time that we will see this buy one, gift one, or buy one, keep one. Final and only time is at today's special. So Vonabelle, are you back in a few days with the humidifier or time off for good behavior or what's
Friday.
up? Oh, Friday.
I'm back on Friday.
Sounds good. Thank you. Awesome job today as always.
Thank you so much.
Gonna buy your humidifier too, right? And don't forget $5 for today on your entire order. So if you're buying a couple of things during the show, or if you're shopping for other goodies, why not? That means you're looking at $5 off, for $5 for